Today what we have is the Glock 22 RTF. RTF standing for rough texture frame. This Glock 22 comes in a 40 caliber. It's a Smith & Wesson. This thing was introduced in January of 2009. So that was 16 years ago. That will make this the oldest firearm in my collection. The texture on this gun right here is a series of raised and tapered points called polymids. You can see these little raises, very, very rough. This is called polymids. This was supposed to be a word that was coined by Glock. And they cover the entire gripping surface. They're all over the place. You can see the dual-sided thumb rest depressions. I find that personally very, very comfortable myself. And there was a change in the slides grasping grooves, which you would see right here. So in this RTF version, you will see that these crescent-shaped cuts right here. Some call them fish or shark gills. And that makes it very, very different from what you would normally see these vertical. These gills would provide a better grip for law enforcement in high stress situations where the hands may become sweaty or wet. The change in the slide cuts would help with the racking of the slide. This is a police trade-in and I got it for $250. I got one mag with it, right? So, me personally, I like it, and like I said, it's one of the oldest guns that I have. I don't know if we would say it's very, very rare, but in my opinion, it's pretty uncommon. What you see here on the back, I took out this black back plate because I wanted to do something different with this. I didn't want to make any changes to it, modify it, and then take it out of its original value. So I wanted to kind of leave it the same, but actually get the benefits of changing it, modifying it, to make it a little bit more fun to use. So what I did was I went and purchased a micro conversion kit. So there was one problem I did have with this when I picked it up. If you look at the charging handle that came standard with this MCK kit, it doesn't line up at all. I would have trouble when I try to rack. Okay, one, now it's lost. The cuts in here are for the vertical slides. They didn't make anything for the fish gill or the crescents. Nobody thought of that when they was creating this MCK or this charging handle because this is so uncommon, right? So I had to find a fix for that because this wouldn't go inside that crescent. It just didn't match up and it wouldn't rack properly for me. So what I did was I purchased advanced charging handle from MCK and you can pop that in just like that and you'll get your rack. You won't have to worry about the slides. And I didn't have to worry about changing out my slide for the vertical ones just to make it fit for this. So now I get to keep the original slide on here and keep my crescents, right? So let me show you real quick how this works. You just pop that out like this. You drop that in there, lock it in, pop, push that forward, and then I can go ahead and push in my charging handle like that. So now we charge. We charge and we're ready to go. And then to top it off, to make it even more fun, we added a drum. You can't say this thing don't look cool, man. Now we got a super range toy, a home defense or a truck gun, right? So that might be a little overkill or it might just go with something like this. It's already got the drum. And then boom. So we got a nice little truck or book bag gun that can pop up. And guess what? What I like about this as well, you could go to each side, so ambidextrous. Just pop it on that side and boom. Now you got a charging handle over here too. So I spent $250 on the gun, about 300 something on the MCK kit. I believe it could have been 350. And then whatever the price I paid for this drum, the extra mag or whatnot. And so now I have a nice little fun toy, and I didn't do any modifications to my uncommon Glock. So I think this was a really good buy. I'm gonna hold on to this. It's a 16 years old, this Glock. 40 cal, got power, it's got kick. I'm able to manage this really well with all the points of contact. Definitely something good to look at. Something nice to shoot, I recommend it. This is one of my most unique firearms in my kit, so I got a 2-for-1. All the firearms I have, this actually is my first Glock, and it won't be my last, but it is my most unique one right now. I think the most I probably do is change out that trigger, if I even do that, but we're gonna run with this for a while. and enjoy it and have fun. So that's all I got for you guys today. Till next time, stay strapped, stay safe, and God bless the United States. I'm out.